Infinite love, beautiful people. Welcome back to a new inquiry. Today we will inquire together about love and how to love. This is the most important question for all of us to find out, for every human being to find out what it means to love. What is love, and can I love? Or love is something completely different. So let us now inquire together and find an answer to this question. Before we start, you should know that we are inquiring together finding a solution. In this inquiry, there is no one who is teacher, and also there is no one who is a student. We are looking and observing together, finding for the facts. So, let us do it now. What is love? Most of us ask this question, and we are searching and finding the meaning of what is love. But before we find an answer to what is love, maybe the more important question is what love is not. And also, it is very important for all of us to know who is the one who loves and where does the love come from. So, let us start by examining a whole human mankind. Do we see love in us? Do you love your children? Do you love your wife? Do you love your family, your friends, and other human beings around you? Most of us would immediately say, yes, I love them. But what kind of love is that? Observe yourself when you say, for example, I love my child. But do I really love my child? Or I see in this child my own ambition, my own wish to continue living through this child, my own wish to fulfill that which I haven't fulfilled in this life. So most of our loving comes from self-centered activity. Take for example love between woman and a man. We all sadly come into this love with wanting something from the other person. Few of us come inside to give something, but in this giving is also something to gain, either affection or finally to be loved by someone. So you give everything just to be loved. And you can always see this kind of love and realize that this is not real love by watching from where does it come from. If it comes from the self-centered activity, this center, this I, give me, then you will know that this is not real love. This is mind love. Let us also examine love between woman and a man, or a man and a woman. This love also comes from chemical process inside your brain. So when you see the beautiful person, this image of this person shocks you. For a moment your center is not, because beauty of that person has completely dissolved you. And this dissolution creates love for your brain, because the moment when you were not there, there was a joy, there was a bliss, completely absorbed by the beauty of a woman or a man. And when you come back, you say, she or he is beautiful, I want to see him again. So this is also chemical love that we have inside. If we know that this is not love, but rather physical process in which we are compelled to mate, to have children, and also if love is not self-centered activity, then what is? To answer this question, now we have to ask ourselves, can individual person love? Can the one who is disconnected from anyone, who is alone, love? And when I say alone, I don't mean someone who lives alone, but isolation, someone who is isolated from this world. And if you observe yourself right now, in this moment, you will see that you are isolated. If you have the center that says, I love you, and then you wait for an answer. If it comes from I love you, it is not love. It is self-centered activity. So the one who is completely isolated, and that is ego, that is you. The ego isolates you from the world and also isolates you from a love. So is the love inside of the brain or outside? Does love exist outside of your brain or it is within? If you observe self-centered activity, and when you know that that is not love, then you will see that love is not inside of the brain. Love is everywhere, and you connect to that love. So, when you love someone truly, you do not have a center. You let go of everything. And then you do not love someone, you love everything and everyone. Because you are one with everything. So start developing the skill of observation. In every video, until I make these videos in inquiries, I will always say that. Please, develop the skill of observation. Observe yourself and world around yourself. Observe the relationship between you and other human beings, between you and the nature. And in this observation, just seeing will change you completely, will open you to love, to compassion. So, the beginning of love is compassion. When you feel compassion to another human being or another animal or anything in this world, then you are beginning to feel and see what the true love is. So, the door to love is the compassion. Try this, observe around yourself, and find out for yourself what love truly is. Not by following someone, not by listening someone, not reading from the book what love is. Our minds are so confused. We know so much things. We have so much knowledge inside of our brain. So many wise words from all other, but we do not know it from ourselves. So observe yourself. Find out what love is for yourself. And this will change your life completely. Until next inquiry, infinite love.